Christians. In Colossians chapter 2, verse 22, Paul speaks about the doctrines of men. And in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1, Paul talks about the doctrines of demons. And the writer of Hebrews in chapter 13, verse 9, he talks about strange doctrines. And you will notice in all of these verses that that the word doctrine is always pluralized, signaling to us that there is no unity, there is no singleness, there is nothing but variation with the variety of doctrines that come from men and they come from demons. Men and demons can never come up with a unified, holistically comprehensive, unified doctrines when it comes to what it takes for salvation, righteousness, and holiness. Now, on the contrary, in John chapter 7, we have our Lord Jesus Christ saying the following: "My doctrine," singular, "my doctrine is not mine, but it is his who sent me," his Father. Then he says, "If any man will do the will of his Father, he shall know of this doctrine. And he will know whether it comes from God or whether Christ is just speaking of his own accord." But what I want to point out is that when it comes to the doctrines of demons, the doctrines of men, strange doctrines, there's no consistency. Men make up all kinds of doctrines, all kinds of things that they want to believe, stemming from all sorts of biases and ideologies which makes no sense. But Christ spoke of his doctrine and that it belonged to his Father, and that's the doctrine that he held to. Be provoked and be persuaded. And let me add one more thing to this. Doctrine is important. It is important. Make no mistake about it. Do not think that you can have a quality life as a Christian and not hold to the essential doctrines that it teaches. Once again, be provoked, be persuaded.